The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
A perception check is in order.
Yep.
Right. There is a hill directly to the south rising out of the forest.
We've just
Looks No.
No.
That's southeast. This is a very big hill directly south of you. It's actually on the map. You're at the Northwood Bow on the path beyond Wormwood. So I gave you small blurry versions mainly because I was trying to print full page size ones, and those are the rejects, and I was like, might as well give it to him. You can also see the tip of a tall, dark tower rising out to the southwest.
Is it that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see a great, broad, leathery winged shape pass before the fading sun in the distance, occasionally loosening jets of something fuzzy.
Yeah. Can I see?
You see 7 ninjas jumping from treetop to treetop, performing delicate aerial ribbon work. No, you don't see them.
Because they wouldn't be ninjas.
They wouldn't be ninjas, then they'd be ninjas.
Can I see any lights or any fires from you?
Yes. There appears to be several campfire lights and plumes of smoke starting up all over the place.
How many close to you?
1 or 2.
Within.
And you see a great big one on the other side of that hill I mentioned. Like, actually, it would have to be multiple ones spread out close together to make that kind of light without burning the forest down.
How far away is the closest fire?
I don't know, maybe 1 bell's travel.
It's not bad.
It's a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Scalable in the night.
Before or behind us?
Before you.
Right, I'll come back down. And I'll explain to this Saphiro what I've seen.
Interesting. I'll turn to Cyrus and say, do you know what that dark tower is?
The dark tower is here.
There's a dark tower.
Oh.
I don't know if it's the dark tower. When you say southwest of here, Sue?
Yes.
No, I don't remember anything like that.
It's
Probably a day's travel.
about a day's travel. If it's on our path, it's we'll be heading for.
Anybody who occupies that has to be, I imagine, quite powerful. It is occupied by someone. They have to deal with all these creatures out there. These altered ones.
Right, I'm gonna go out and scout a bit.
Mr. Wick comes back in from the clearing's edge. Sits down by the fire.
Anything you need?
Careful when you go beyond the tree line.
Not a good idea to go out.
Oh, you just ruined my bells.
Bells. I miss my bells.
Get new ones.
That's the plan.
There's been a distinct lack of bells everywhere I go.
Don't touch the bells.
Me no.
So I'll head out, avoiding the bells.
Aiden's coming up to the fire with like the leftover meat. He's like pigs, 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 brunch. Pigs, 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 pigs,
Well,
pigs,
someone's
pigs.
happy.
Pigs.
You
Oh,
want,
those are great. Mine.
Careful, Tiller, you'll lose an arm.
you want help, Shakla?
It'll go back,
Seeing
right?
you Go to leave.
If you wish, I'm just going out to scout the area.
Me follow in case something happened.
I
Many orcs here, apparently.
don't think there's many orc fires around here. There may be one on the other side of the hill, but
How can you tell an orc fire from a normal fire?
Bigger.
Ah.
Many much. Wish hill would just fall over. Crush all the orcs.
right.
But you're an orc.
So then what can you tell me about, I assume you know...
The candle maker, Mr. Wick, yes.
Face, yes.
He helped us with the battle. I promised to help him, and that's what I'm doing.
Very well. We're going to have to work out setting up watch. Is he somebody you would say would be we could trust with watch with one of us, or
If he wanted you dead, you would be, just like with Eden, just like with...
Don't be boastful.
yes? But you said you didn't. You've intimated in the past that maybe it's not wise to have.
You're absolutely correct,
Yes.
but you said trust him like you trust the others. And yes, two-man watch.
Of course.
He was like, well, there's enough people, but they're really super smart.
I will be back.
Of course. Good hunting or scouting.
Are you taking anything with you?
I'm leaving my bag behind. I'm taking my sword. I'm leaving your dagger here.
Got your bow on your back, or
No.
And I'm just taking axe.
Ha! Front row!
This time round, can you not talk, please?
Oh, come on, that's my thing that I do.
I know, and I have no issue with it, but I need to not be heard.
Oh! You want sneaky? Oh, I got you, no worries. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got sneaky, don't worry. I'm very sneaky.
Right. I'm gonna make pace through the
Okay.
forest. And get within wide judge's distance, and then slowly approach
Approach what?
the campsite.
The close one.
Yes.
That's a bell out.
A whole bell.
A whole bell. Like I said, a couple hours.
Yeah, actually it wouldn't bother me too much.
Alright. Off you and Stump go.
I mean, you're probably at a.
That's why I
Cheryl,
wanted.
a
That's why I wanted
decent rate,
at a decent rate.
So we don't make checks for the first bit, and then we do when we get closer.
Yes.
Making checks implies you're moving slower.
So once we get in, yeah. So move silently. To pass.
Oh, that's good. That's very important that you passed that.
And hide in shadows.
Watch me not pass it.
And it's a pass.
Sweet, nice. God damn. Cool, I actually have this prepared. I'm so...
Move silently. Pass.
Oh!
Hide in shadows. Not pass. 97.
I can't drop that yet, but it will get to you. You approach the camp slowly and you see 4 figures seated around a fire. One of them has their back to the fire. And they've got like a bunch of arrows stuck in the ground, and they're winding, tightening a strip of leather around the arrowhead there, and it's an elven woman. met. And of course you know Chump.
Yeah.
And there's a mustachioed man with nice armor sitting by the fire. And he has like a little wooden bowl. And he goes, I swear, this becomes better every time. I really think it is growing on me. And she says, and you see, there is nothing I cannot prepare that you will not take from me. You will not let me forget that, will you? No, of course not. And then like, she gives this look that's like pretty much just nakedly just like, I love you so much. And he misses it completely.
Oh no.
But then she returns to her work, and he's just got this look that's just like, yeah, I'd have that. It's like there's a drow sitting there. He's got a sword stuck in the ground with his hat on it. There's just a drow there, and he also has a bowl. He's like, I still say it tastes like, what does he use to say? Pig water? You would have to be a pig to enjoy this? They laugh.
How is Belloq looking?
Well, now that he has his armor back, pretty good.
That was what was in the past, so I'm assuming.
Yeah. And you're telling me that Saphiro seemed, well, his manner of dress was mostly... Yes, you mentioned that. I fear he has fallen on hard times. Perhaps we should assist him. I feel it is only my duty as a sworn brother to lend him aid in his time of need. I do not think so. He is too proud. He will look for a hidden blade in it. There is much mistrust, as you said there. Yes. Yes, and it is my fault. He will never understand, or believe me. We make our beds that we lie in. It is true. Besides, you will surely meet him in the capital. Let us hope that we will be there ahead of time. I would like to want the first face he sees to be that of a friendly one, well, a friendly intended one from his monastery. And you still haven't seen the other members of the party? No. Apparently the wizard is not with them, and they do have an orc. An orc? Oh, evil creatures. I wonder, does he know? I think the orc knows he's an orc. No, I mean, do you think Saphiro knows it is an orc? How could he not know? How could you not know an evil creature of the underground when you met one? It took me 3 months to work out you were a drow. That is because I am very charming and clever. Just the hooded figure just has a skeleton butler hand him another drink. Wave of hand, it falls into a pile of bones.
Oh.
Now I get to make my check! 19 is under 14, right?
No!
But if I was to invert the number table, it would be placed underneath it.
Technically, yes.
Descending was. He said it.
But then my 97
No, I don't
was
see
a
you then.
success.
You don't know that, though. Well, I guess you do know that because no one's going,
Oh, look, there's Siglin, get her.
No, Sulan made her check. It would be pump.
Pump.
I'll signal for you to stay. And I'll just sit at the edge of the camp light. Just sit.
Okay.
And obviously...
Oh, you're intending to be seen.
I will
So you are breaking your stealth checks.
I'll get in there, sit down there, then I'll make just enough of noise so then they know there's someone there. Not a huge amount of noise, just enough to...
Enchanté, madame, he says without turning around. Will you not join me for a drink of pig swill by the fire?
Not at the moment, no. I thought I'd come and say hi.
Hi. Again, the assumption that the surfacers make that being further up is better. You're all racist. Yes, we're all racist. Belloq stands up. Charisma. He does have a little of it.
I know.
To people who don't know him.
Yeah.
My dear. Welcome to the fire. Please sit down. Is there anything I can get you?
No, I'm fine. I just wish to see who's camping near us.
It is I. Below.
I can see you, Belloq.
Yes. Yeah.
I see you're in better times than last time we saw you. How did
Tumbling over a cliff.
I was going to ask, how did you fare with that werewolf?
I was almost killed. Fortunately, I was rescued by a rather talented herbalist. They exchanged like a sickeningly cute look that just sails over both of their heads for no good reason. Champa just goes like... And over a period of several weeks, months, was nursed back to health.
It's good.
Fortunately, being a paladin of Tor, well, certain formalities not yet fulfilled, but...
I don't quite know how your religion works, but Godsbane said it didn't work that way.
Well, surely he would change his mind, would speak with me, but I admit I have not yet been to the anvil, but that needs to happen, but I have had the call. I've definitely had the call. But that's been confirmed.
By?
Well, members of the faith.
I...
Certain high clerics.
Have you resworn yet?
Resworn?
You haven't heard that.
I've been out of contact for some time.
You need to talk to Saphiro. I don't think
See, I told you he needed my help.
I don't think things are quite right. I don't understand that Saphiro doesn't...
I'm afraid you're confusing me.
He was told he needed to reconfirm new oaths.
Oh dear, what has he done?
No, all of yous had to.
All of we's had to?
All followers of Tor had to.
But that would be an ecumenical matter.
A what?
A matter of high faith. We should not discuss or try to interpret it until the proper scholars have weighed in.
Anyway, I thought at least, you know...
You travelled all this way. I must give you something for your trouble. Is there anything you need, your party?
No, I don't need anything apart from my own gear. Or our gear, that's what we need the most.
Does Saphiro have his holy symbol?
Yes.
Tor. There must be something we can do for you.
I can't think of anything.
If you're certain.
How do you say it? Keep it in reserve?
You have been spending too much time with him.
I don't understand the term, but I get the idea, but...
Yeah, so you too wish to be out of this accursed place?
I need to get out of here to finish what I started.
Yes, we all must leave to finish what we started.
Beware the
Sacrilege,
Baron.
of course.
Beware of the Baron.
Yes, he's a sneaky one, isn't he? Too sly by half. I sense a wickedness within him. He shall be weighed on the scales of Tor.
Be careful. I think there's another involved.
Another Baron?
No, behind him.
A Duke? Or Count?
No. I don't know.
A King? Of course, the cursed King Stephen. I must return to lift that curse.
King Stephen was never a king, for he killed himself.
Oh, of course.
And
No monarch that.
King Stephen has been crowned.
That's nice. That's very proper. That's an old tradition, you know. Very old tradition. Very Norma. Oh.
And the curse has been lifted now.
The party seem actually quite... You see, we are free to move on to the anvil. Yes, that's excellent. The curse has been lifted. Another victory for the forces of righteousness and justice. And the elven woman's just like, I would have liked to have had a hand in that, but oh well.
Sorry, we
Do not apologize.
we sort of
Will
finished.
your friend not join us?
No, I think he may be attacked if he come in here. It's safer if he's there. He wouldn't harm, but I'll let you know, Belloq. He is similarly marked.
Chosen? An orc? What does it mean?
That's
He'll go over to his pack and pull out like a couple of thick books. Sitting on the same. Chosen. Chosen. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yes, this confirms my theory.
what's that?
That all of the creatures and peoples of the world are being singled out and pulled together in a great sort of
Cloth?
yes, for a purpose. But what purpose? What do the gods have in mind? Is this my army? Yes, even an orc. You must widen our search. You're giving me much to think about.
I must return. It is getting late. I can't stay for long. It is quite a long travel.
Yes, you must rest. There's so much to waste your energy on here.
Sleep well and wake. May you always find shade and water.
May he watch over you, who is judge of all the world.
I will leave.
Go, my child.
I will just sort of fade back into the shadows.
I love when she does that. It makes me feel like getting all tied up and whipped by her.
Not going to happen. Go.
Suddenly just pops out, says it pops back into it.
That's sort of this voice in the trees.
Oh, you just hear it on the wind.
Not gonna happen.
And all he hears is gonna happen. I'll click stump and we will
Yeah!
we will boost it. From this point we don't need to slow down, it's just
Okay. So, into second watch, you guys come back into the camp. Now, you guys never set watch, so I've decided Saphira will be on watch.
yeah.
And he will be on watch with Looper.
What is it?
Oh, they are returning.
No, Sulan and Stump.
Sulin, she has Stump. They appear to be unharmed.
Good. How are you feeling, by the way?
I am... well,
Like, Sphere will just give her this... you telling the truth, right? What? Why?
of course.
Nod.
You arrive.
I see you, Sulan.
I see you, Saphiro. If you wish to
Looper will just come over to you and just put her hand on your forehead and wipe it down over your eyes, muttering something under her breath, and you feel all the fatigue drain away. And she will do the same to you.
Oh,
You are still tired, but you don't feel it.
I've had this done once before.
You have?
Yeah, I think Adrian did it once, didn't he?
Not Adrian, someone
I
else.
think someone else did it, yeah.
Yeah, but she's surprised. You have?
Oh, God, that's right, it was one of the... It was, what's her name there? The
Lady Alice.
Lady Alice, yes.
I was going to say, you also had the sergeant do something similar to you in Mass Effect, so I don't know if you were confusing it with
No,
that.
I knew we had it done because of the fighting. Yes?
Where?
In the north. When we were fighting with the Frost Watch.
Oh.
When we...
That was many months ago.
I'm sure it's fine. You are still fatigued, but you don't feel it.
Yes.
It is possible for you to run yourself into the ground like that. You must be careful.
Do you understand, Stump?
Get some rest then.
No, no, not
They
yet.
have news.
Can it not wait till morning?
If I told you Belloq was here, would you make me wait till the morning to tell you?
I mean, I appreciate
Belloq.
being told now, but I am not surprised.
And if I told you Belloq is with the Elven lady, the Drow, and the Necromancer.
Oh, yes. Yes. He's travelling with them now, that's good for him. They
He's
would be
taking this
good,
very well.
good companions to travel with, I imagine. It's a shame they didn't travel with us. I thought they would have been a good group to
They
join us as well.
did consider it, but they didn't know how you'd respond. But Belloq doesn't know how you'd respond.
I would be fine with it.
We didn't part ways very well last time.
You mean when he tackled a werewolf into the water and disappeared?
Yes, but at the time yes, he did a noble thing, but before that,
It was so long ago. I was more naive than I would like to say I was a lot more naive than I am now, although I do realise I have a lot more to learn. I was full of jealousy and anger at Belloq for what he'd done in our time in the monastery.
he still believes he's a paladin.
I do not know what has happened in the last months to him. He could be.
I did say to him about God's bane. But
Is this character growth? What the shit is happening here?
they're not too far away. If you wish for them to join us, I could ask.
Well, I do not want you to tire yourself out. You already did one trip there, but if they want to join us, by all means.
By the time you got there and back, it would be daytime.
Yeah, I know. I'm just working it out.
I mean, you could sleep on the cart, and we could just... But the thing is, we do not know what would happen, and you may have to jump to action.
We will meet them in the capital, and we may catch them. We have a horse and cart. If you wish to sleep, I can keep watch.
I mean,
You have already travelled much,
Both-
and you are fatigued. You must
Both-
sleep.
both Venny and Champa did seem to intimate that we would meet again. Perhaps we will.
They're headed to the capital, we're heading to the capital. It's very likely. Right, I better sleep.
Of course. Sleep well and wake, as you say.
Sleep well and wake.
I've got some more staying up to watch, but
I'll find a tree to lean against and cartwheel. Yeah, lean against cartwheel and go to sleep.
I will also sleep. I'll root around for some grub and then sleep.
Okay. Now let's get a perception check out of the Watchers.
Yes, that's a decent one.
I have little time left. Will you be well to carry on the watch on your own? I must meditate.
Of course.
Thank you.
I will, of course, watch over you as well. I imagine your attention will be elsewhere, inward.
I will say one thing about this land. We chose well. Zephyro proceeds through the night with only slight monster noises. Eventually it is dawn. And the sleeping ones awaken. Sulin awakens. She checks over her gear and... Oh, it's my magic, her bow. It's been restrung. The binding has been tightened. Several flaws have been fixed.
Mr. Candlemaker?
Well, he's not a candle maker anymore.
No, but it's still his name though, right?
No, his
That's
name is
Mr.
Mr. Wick.
Is now.
Wow.
Thank you. I'll look over. I'll look towards the horse. Missing tail. Some.
A little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Is Lupus still meditating at this point, or is she...
Yeah, she needs about another... She'll need to go past, like, about half an hour after wake up in order to memorize her spells.
Okay. I won't interrupt her then.
That's good, because that would be bad.
Yes.
Not that you know that's what she's doing.
No, but I just know meditation from... Sarah spent time with druids and things. He knows that you do not interrupt meditation.
Well, if they're a really good druid or monk, then you won't be able to interrupt their meditation.
Yeah. It's just... It's one of those things you don't do from more of a...
She's not the fucking last airbender.
like a religious or philosophical
I can't
standpoint.
believe Nickelodeon made that. It's way too good.
Yeah.
Stump,
Huh?
are you still hurt?
No. Me good.
Excellent.
Much stronger.
Pigs.
Careful, Ethan, you're going to go through them all.
I'm not eating any. I'm just still happy with pigs.
I'm glad you're happy.
Like old times.
Just put an arm around her shoulder.
One can only wonder what exciting adventure awaits us today, former master.
Who knows, we might come across some old friends, or we might come across a dark tower full of mystery and danger.
I'm betting on Dark Tower, mystery, and danger.
Yep, most likely.
Especially since that's what I've got planned.
Ethan, you're behind this? No.
Insider trading?
You were expecting an old companion.
But it is me! I just like the idea that Eden would just do this shit-eating grin and hold up a little pennant with a little dark tower and just go...
Where would she even get that?
I know, that's why it's funny.
My pennant is a little triangular flag that is not a conch.